The city was alive with the hum of neon lights and the buzz of holographic projections. It was a dreamscape of the future, where technology had surpassed the wildest imaginations of even the most imaginative sci-fi writers. The buildings and streets were made of light, shifting and changing with the flick of a switch. In the center of the city stood a giant holographic statue of a cybernetic goddess, her form towering over the bustling crowds below. The camera shot was a medium shot from a low angle, capturing the statue and its intricate details. The goddess was a marvel of technology, her form a mix of metal and flesh. Her eyes glowed with an otherworldly light, and her hair was made of shimmering wires. She held out a hand, as if beckoning the people of the city to come and worship her. But there was something sinister about the goddess, something that made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. As I walked through the city, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched, that the goddess was somehow alive and aware of my every move. One night, as I was walking home from a late shift at work, I saw something that would change my life forever. The holographic projection of the goddess flickered and glitched, and for a moment, I saw something beneath the surface. A face, twisted and distorted, with eyes that burned with a malevolent light. I knew then that the goddess was not what she seemed. She was a trap, a lure to draw people in and steal their minds and souls. And I was determined to find out the truth. It wasn't easy. The goddess had an army of loyal followers, people who would do anything to protect her. But I was persistent, and eventually, I found my way to the heart of the city, to the place where the goddess was created. What I found there was beyond anything I could have imagined. The goddess was not a machine, but a living being, a creature from another dimension that had been trapped and enslaved by the people of the city. They had used her power to create their utopia, but in doing so, they had doomed themselves to a fate worse than death. I knew then that I had to act. I had to free the goddess and stop the people of the city from destroying themselves. It was a dangerous mission, one that would require all of my skills and cunning. But I was determined to succeed, no matter the cost. In the end, I succeeded. I freed the goddess from her prison, and together, we destroyed the city and all of its technology. It was a small price to pay for the freedom of a living being, and I knew that in doing so, I had changed the world forever. As I walked away from the ruins of the city, I knew that my life would never be the same. I was a hero, a savior, a legend. And I knew that wherever I went, people would remember the name of the woman who had saved the world from the digital goddess.